Sure, do you know where it is? Okay. We go right and then left. Did you say you were thinking of getting an RV?
To get it wrapped for a mobile unit.
Oh.
Take out the bedroom and put, you know how they have the little bedroom in the back. Take
Yeah.
it back and put a chair in there. But
That's cool. We just a heads up. We are streaming online at the moment, so I don't know if anything's like classified or. No, you can. You can talk. Yeah, I mean, this is the show. This is the preparation of the show.
no, we're consistent. We have to work with the Department of Professional Regulation, find out what the rules are.
Ah.
Running water and there's rules.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
All the FDA stuff. Not FDA. Who's in charge of like health regulations?
For us, it's DBPR.
OSHA. DBPR? Huh.
Department of Business and Professional Regulation.
Man. So you got to back up your copies you send them too, then, eh?
No, you just better have them ready.
All right, we're coming back now live. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've had a couple of guys say, "Is he available? Like, could I just pop in there and he can charge me for a haircut during lunch or something?" Because we have a guy that comes here some days and just details people's cars during lunch, and just I guess I guess there's 100 people in this building, so maybe somebody wants their car detailed, so it's worth the drive up. Or if 5 of them want their haircut, that's why I'm not a businessman. I don't make. Yeah, we have people text them for some of the food trucks. You can text their order, so maybe they can reserve appointments during. What am I doing? Oh, I should send Mark the audio for today. Hello, chat. Who do we have today? Donnie, David, Michelle, Jason, Lisa, the huge. What's up, guys? Anybody on Twitch? Producer Dave. The host of Orlando's Morning News, Joe Kelly, is filling in for Brian Kilmeade right now. I'm not sure why Brian's off, but it works out well because the Trump rally is in Orlando tonight. And so it's kind of a popular area and topical. And Mark's actually going down tonight to attend. Brian is in Austin? Oh, Brian's in Austin. Thanks, Dave, of course. No, Donnie, I'm not going. I'm staying here and running the show from here tomorrow. So when you guys call in to talk to Mark, you'll have someone here to speak to. I need my headphones. Oh, I need everything. I'm telling you, Donna, you really got to test Dave. Just ask him any question you've ever wanted to know, and he's going to find the answer. Thanks, Leslie. Let me sign. I really have a good time making those Instagram stories, too. It's fun. Here we go. Oh, let me link it for you guys. I think if I can link it. Let's see. Did that work? Nope. That didn't work. Oh, did that work? All right, that worked. Oh, thanks, Dave. Instagram? No. There we go. All right. What do you guys want to talk about today? We have Will Todd Barbershop in the studio again, so it smells fantastic already. The giver of sweet senses. Leave me some open mics. OJ going off on people already on Twitter. What's up with that? Shooting in Texas. That's crazy. Turn on what? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes. Dave, I just made that Facebook like 2 hours ago. Freaking on top of it.
All right.
All right.
This is so exciting. Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, yay. Hi.
We're just in here talking about the meaning of life.
Did you fix the camera or is it just on this area?
It's just on that area.
You didn't touch the
I
camera.
didn't touch the camera. Oh, look at that. Da, da, da.
Store 7. Okay, good. All right. Can everybody hear us?
They can hear me.
Is anyone here?
One person is here.
Okay, good. That's
Dave
all.
has locked everybody else in their smart homes. He hacked into
did?
their systems.
All right, what time is it? 9:57. All right, so we should probably. So Joe Kelly's filling in tomorrow for.
I think. That's my memory and investigation.
We should probably ask him.
If I went on Instagram, if I go on his Instagram,
Yeah, he'll probably tell you.
he said, I'm filling in for something. Just text him real quick. Here it is.
Oh, there's 4 people here. Excellent.
Where?
On
Twitch?
Twitch, and there's a bunch on Facebook. Okay. Oh, Michelle back.
83 followers. Yeah. I'm blowing up, Dave. I know.
Isn't that great?
Do you think we're just programmed to like the smell of shaving?
Of guy stuff.
Of guy stuff, yeah. Because I noticed that there's a certain section of stores that is targeted towards guys where it's all just kind of leather,
Oh, yeah.
and brown, and I just naturally go look at everything and I don't even realize I'm there. Like, oh wow, I got to go over there. It's all leather and man stuff. And then you get there and it's wallets and stress balls. What's that? Yeah.
Thanks, Michelle. It's too late now. Nothing I can do about it. She's like, you should have left yesterday. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I should have, but I didn't. So that's okay. I'll still get there. It just may be a little later. That's the thing. I may not want to go to the station first. I may just want to go to the hotel. Clearly, somebody can just let me in the morning, right?
At DBO?
Yeah.
I don't know why you have to go there first. Just send them a picture and say, hey, this is me. Let me in it. Because you don't have to get there
I mean,
super
Ashley
early,
can
right?
let me in, right? Or Obi.
What time do you have to get there?
But like at 7.
Yeah, like there's 10 people at DBO working at 7.
Yeah, that's what I.
Somebody can let you in. One of them is Joe Kelly.
That's what I figure. Yeah, Joe Kelly can let me in. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
write to him and say, hey, I went straight to the
I'm just
hotel
kidding.
because
They
of
won't
traffic.
send. They won't send Joe.
All right, so Jim, how are you? Kimberly, hello. David, what's up? Marcus, hello. Renee. Floyd. Peace. All right, so I need my laptop.
Is it informal if I ask him on an Instagram picture if he's working for Brian tomorrow?
Does he answer his Instagram?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not because he's on the air right now.
Can't you just text him?
I don't know if I have his number still.
Do I have his number?
It's a great question.
Hey Siri, text Joe Kelly.
What do you want to say?
Are you filling in tomorrow too?
Question. I'm Adam Kirk at our top national story. People are braving strong thunderstorms and
Your
90
message.
plus degree heat. for
Okay,
30
it's
plus
sent.
hours to see President Trump kick off his re-election campaign tonight in Orlando.
How hot is it?
Did you just text Joe Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
Because I was going to do that, then I got distracted.
That thunder in the background. Supporters have been lining up outside the
No, I don't have Joe Kelly's number.
yesterday morning.
That's all right. I just texted.
I have another old boss named Joe.
How hot is it supposed to be?
In here or outside?
No, down in Orlando.
It's pretty toasty in here right now.
I don't want to be like sweating.
Certainly historic, to say the least. The rally scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. We'll bring you that rally live right here on WOKV. Meantime, the Pentagon is sending
Ooh.
1,000 additional troops to the Middle
Oh, I'll save that
East
one.
amid rising tensions with Iran.
I forgot. I'm building your town hall, right? Your town hall questions.
Oh yeah.
Send me your town hall questions, everybody.
Yeah, our barbershop town hall. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yep.
Why is this so loud?
Call it just a couple of dudes.
OMs. You sent me 3 OMs?
What?
No,
9:51 a.m. That's what I sent you.
950.
Sure.
JSO is investigating a police chase that ended with a crash on the west side. JSO says an officer
Stuff.
tried to stop a driver after noticing signs of a possible DUI on West Beaver Street, and a crash ended near I-95 during the overnight hours. 2 women were in the car, both ejected. It's not clear why they ran away from police. And the city says it's game over for some Jacksonville arcades.
David wants you two to get a shot of the baby Trump.
Baby Trump.
And
Baby Trump.
Rebecca wants to know if you'll be streaming live tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight.
I don't know about tonight, but we'll try.
WOKV News.
Oh.
Time 10:02. We'll take a look at how long the wetter weather sticks around, and the Marquez show starts next.
and Lisa yelled Bambi. Why did Lisa yell Bambi?
Who yelled Bambi?
I don't know. Why would you yell Bambi? We're just naming.
You're gonna. Oh, you there? You're gonna need your cards and pen again. Sweet.
Is that big Sharpie still in there?
No. Oh. Yes. My pen. Oh. I went home and I thought I saw a giant paint pen on my kitchen table.
I went home and I found a paint pen and it worked horribly.
And mine
See
was.
the little green? Also, I'm a horrible artist. See on the side of my bag the little green thunderbolt or
Yeah.
lightning bolt? That's supposed to be the ones that are charged.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and I have a skull and crossbones on the other
It's hard
side
to see
that's
from
even
here.
worse. I'm not even gonna show it to you.
And mine was a chalk pen.
Do you like my new fanny pack though? Isn't that cool?
You like fanny
You like
pack?
my new fanny pack? No, look, it's got my cool camera in it and my other cool camera in it. And I'm gonna wear it to the rally. Look at this. And then I'm gonna be all like, what's up? Watch this, ready? Bam.
Hey, dudes.
Bam.
Let's take some pictures of Mickey Mouse.
What is up? We're here at the rally with our fanny packs. Isn't that great? So,
Moving forward, what will be our position regard?
oh yeah, wait, hold
man.
on. That looks great. That looks better than I thought it did. I'm so excited. I'm gonna fit right in.
Flight damage to your home and your belongings.
Also, I'm stealing a Sharpie now that I think about it. Because I probably need one.
It's hard to see,
For all the autographs I'm gonna be signing.
but with flood insurance, you can get back to your normal routine more quickly. Flood insurance helps cover the
Put her in my fanny pack. Fanny packs are great. It makes it easy to steal stuff.
and allows you to get
That's why they have purses all this time, right?
call your insurance agent.
All right, so we'll give her that one.
Floodsmart.gov/.
When are you doing Hannah?
National flood insurance.
11:30, whatever?
Yeah.
All right.
You think I get there at 5?
Yeah, Sabrina's saying you should be down there now.
Okay, I'm not down there now.
What if you just call up Trump and say, let me hop in that police escort?
I mean, look, I'm going to go straight to the hotel. I'm going to check in. I'm going to get down there as quickly as I possibly can. The thing doesn't start till 8. So even if I'm there by like 4, that gives me a solid 4 hours to.
You're leaving from here?
I'm leaving right from here. I'm not even.
And you're skipping DBO.
What?
And you're skipping DBO.
Yeah, I'm
Joe
gonna have to.
respond?
I'm just gonna have to go there in the morning.
Joe's big time. He has a radio show right now.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah. And you know you're real cool if you have a radio show right now.
No, Joe will hook me up on this.
Yeah, yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
All right. Dun
I
dun
see
dun
what you
dun
did
dun
there.
dun.
Yeah, oh yeah. Usually he does his own little promos, but he must have sent that off to Rob. Quick, Dave, who's Rob?
All right, so let me play these quickly and see what we have here.
Hey, let me get my toys. My toys.
Are you guys kidding me? They're bringing the baby Trump balloon here. You don't think there's going to be a Florida man story tomorrow? I even heard there was a GoFundMe page to whoever popped the balloon. Their legal fees were going to be paid.
I finally
You just put
figured
in
it
his
out.
motorcycle helmet.
President Trump wants to
I used to
end
do
chain
that.
migration
I used to
so that
put
he can deport.
a dryer sheet on the top of my helmet.
Woo! Let's go, President
Because I would
Trump!
sweat, and it
2020,
would smell like
man!
a sweaty helmet. So I'd
Can't
throw
wait to
something
see all you
nice
beautiful
smelling
people
on
down at
top.
the rally tonight.
Some Febreze. And if you're in there for long enough, it makes your hair
The whole
silky smooth.
nation is going to have their eyes on Orlando today. Love them or hate them.
I'd be there if I
Can we
could.
not have a
He's
Florida man
awesome.
incident tonight,
Who
please?
can draw people the day? I'd be there if
I
I.
finally figured it out.
There's going to be lots of...
Yeah, I just wanted to say Trump 2020.
Donald Trump.
What's
What's what? I
what's
got you.
JGL's biggest song? We'll just do back and
Stairway to Heaven.
That's not fun though.
Under Pressure.
For the formal launch of President's 2020 campaign, the Pentagon sending 1,000 additional troops to the Middle East amid rising tensions with Iran. 15 adult arcades are being told to shut 10:07. I'm Adam Kirk.
Ah. All right, here we go. Hour's going to go, whether we're ready or not.
Good luck.
Thanks. Do I need my mics in
No.
program?
No.
They'll hear the mics?
Yes.
How can they hear the mics but nothing else?
They will hear everything else.
What?
What?
They won't. They'll hear the mics?
Yes.
This is the Marquet Show. My name's Marquet. Everyone's on Twitch and on Facebook going, why aren't you in Orlando yet? I go, I'm going after the show. They're like, you're never going to make it. I'm like, I mean, noon to 8 o'clock at night. I feel like I'll probably, I know there's going to be traffic.
There's gonna be lots of traffic all around because President Trump is coming to town.
Yeah, that was very festive. That was really good. That was very, very festive. I appreciate that. But basically what's happening is we have a fantastic plan going in action. We have tomorrow, we're going to be live at WDBO, which is our sister station, which is where, fun fact, Joe Kelly, who you just heard in for Brian Kilmeade, he broadcasts there. So maybe we'll do a little crossover. And then we're live at the rally tonight, which is going to be fantastically exciting. That's going to be awesome. We have, what else do we have going on today? We have, we're doing our buddy Will Todd is here from Will Todd Barbershop. And I figured a couple things. First of all, we haven't done one of these barbershop, what are we calling it? Town halls in a while. Beto O'Rourke kind of kicked this thing off. And his was terribly boring. Ours is way more exciting. And I thought, kill two birds with one stone. Since I'm going to the Trump rally, need to look my best, get a fresh coif, do a little Q&A. So if you have a question, hop on Facebook right now, hop on our Twitch channel, go on Twitter, wherever the other Josh is going to be monitoring all of those. And he will let you know, or let me know what the questions are, and then we'll answer them. So that's happening too. But the big news of the day, of course, is Orlando, where Donald Trump. There's people already like they're going to some kind of concert. They've been lined up for like a day.
Donald Trump is an absolute rock star.
That is probably one of the truest statements ever made. The fact that I've not seen people in Orlando again line up for anything outside of a theme park the way they're lining up for this event tonight. Yesterday at 8 a.m. they started camping out. This thing isn't even until 8 p.m. tonight, and it's going to be hotter than you know what. I mean, I brought shorts. I don't know if I'm going to wear them or not. I don't know if I want to offend people. I do want to, I want people to talk to me. But I have shorts. I've got a change of socks because it's going to be a steamer, and of course, there's going to be tons of people cramped into a tiny little space. Not a tiny space, but a lot of people. It's going to seem small. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like something that you've never, if you're going, it's going to be like something you've never experienced in your entire life.
Woo! Let's go, President Trump! 2020, man! Can't wait to see all you beautiful people down at the rally tonight.
Oh, look at that. Well, I appreciate it. Well, I'll be beautiful because I'm going to have a nice fresh haircut from Will Todd.
Who is excited for our
Greatest president in the history of the U.S. to be coming to Orlando, this guy right here.
I'm telling you, and it's even the people that aren't going down to Orlando, they're feeling the excitement. Even the people, we've got Tanika Hughes from Action News Jax is going to be down there. It seems like wherever you are in the state of Florida, this is the big thing happening today. People from Miami. I mean, we've got presidential debates. I don't know if you know this, but the Democratic debates are scheduled for next week? It's 2 nights in Miami, and you don't get the sensation that there's the kind of excitement and electricity surrounding that as there is with this Donald Trump rally and the 45 Fest that's happening, and the Trump baby balloon, which we haven't seen anything yet from the Trump baby balloon. We haven't actually yet gotten any imagery from it, but rest assured, I am on a mission. When I get down there, I am on a mission to make sure that I find the Trump baby balloon. I want to make sure that I see the people that are holding it. We'll maybe get an interview, maybe take some selfies, that kind of thing. If anybody decides to stab it, we will be there definitely to get that action as well. If there's anyone that's going to be, if there's any kind of rioting or what do you call it when there's you've got the protesters on one side and the Trump supporters on the other side, and they start screaming back and forth. It's really going to be phenomenal. 855-765-1045. If anybody out there has plans to join us, that's fantastic. We're really excited about it. And let us know if you're going to be down there. We'll figure out a time that we can meet. Now, this is also, don't forget that this is not just a rally. This is also an event. This is Donald Trump announcing his candidacy, which a lot of people, in the past, it's kind of been if you're the president of the United States and you're automatically the candidate to run again on the Republican ticket, basically, what you don't really do this kind of thing. But if you're Donald Trump, you don't really do what people basically don't do anyway. So this is going to be this is something that is probably historic. I don't remember another time in history when a sitting president has announced his campaign with such pomp and circumstance to a live audience of 20,000 plus inside and God knows how many tens of thousands outside. I mean, massive screens were built outside the Amway Arena, 2 of them, so that the people that can't get in, and there's going to be a lot of those people, so the people that can't get in can stand outside and watch. I mean, it's like, I don't know if you were watching the any of the NBA finals, but that when you were at the when they were at the Toronto Raptors games, or back when they were in San Francisco at the Golden State Warriors arena, you had people just lined up outside that didn't have tickets watching on big screens. A sporting event, the finals of a sporting event. This is the kind of thing that you're looking at. And it doesn't look like we're ever going to see anything like this again. Obama didn't do this. Clinton didn't do this. Although right now they're probably kicking themselves going, man, we could have had a party. Why didn't we think of that? Bill Clinton's like, God, you know how many women I could have gotten? And I had a huge arena rally when I re-announced my candidacy. Oh, so it's going to be exciting. Photos, video. I'll be on Instagram. If you don't yet follow me, go to @MarkK, MarkKaye on Instagram, and you can follow along with the action. As soon as I get to town, we'll start the stories going, and we'll show you. We'll give you a whole look at what it's like on the ground at Donald Trump's campaign announcement. Mike Pence also in town. He's going to be in Orlando with Donald. I think he was giving a speech earlier today already, but he's going to be at the rally. Melania will be there. This is going to be one of the biggest events of this campaign. And again, back to the polls, it's so interesting to see how the polls are so negative towards the Republican president's chances at winning not just the presidency, but a lot of these individual states, Florida included. They're saying Florida is going to be up for grabs yet again. But when he announces that he's having a campaign, 5 times the number of people that this arena can hold have requested tickets. So we'll see as we go forward if this energy can be maintained, if this energy can be it can be spread around the country, and if you start to see the groundswell for the Republican Party and for the president that you saw in the last election in 2016. I was just watching, I made a video of the very first rally I went to here at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. And that thing was jam-packed, and that was before Donald Trump was even president. He's now been president for 2 years. He's now way more famous, or infamous, depending on your side, than he ever was. And the crowds that he drew in 2016, it looks like he's already going to be dwarfing them as he starts the campaign, which I'd like to point out still has 500 days left before Election Day. This Saturday marks 500 days until Election Day, which is, in politics, that is a huge amount of time. That's over a year. That's a year and a half before anybody steps foot into the polling place to sit there and mark their ballot. That's 500 days of debates, of whittling down the Democrats, of Donald Trump tweeting, of impeachment proceedings, of, God knows what, person he's going to insult next. We don't even know if half these candidates are going to make it. They're all almost 80 years old. In a year and a half, some of them are going to be 81, 82. We don't know what kind of health concerns they're going to have. We don't know if campaigning is going to take the toll. We don't know who's going to flame out. And we don't know who's going to skyrocket, which is it's going to be so much fun to watch. And it all starts today. All right, here in just a minute, we're going to set up our barbershop for our barbershop town hall. If you have a question, anything at all, get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on our Twitch channel, write it up. The other Josh is here. The other Josh, are you here? Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's ready. He will read the questions. I will answer them while Will Todd from Will Todd Barbershop cuts what little hair I have left on my head. That's coming up next on News 104.5 WOKV. Stay tuned. Sorry, guys. Josh is making
He was
life
just
more
saying how
complicated.
awesome I am. Don't listen to what he's
But
saying
we've
now.
simplified it now, so we
Nope.
should be good to go. Oh, but now my wife's texting me. What else could be happening? Yay! Exclamation point.
Barbershop.
Okay, good. This is way too much going on today.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Is anybody asking questions?
Yes.
What kind of questions do we have?
Question number 1. Will you be live tonight? Question number 2. Can you get a shot of baby Trump
Okay.
after Florida man shoots it down? Question 3. Can we place wagers on how long it takes Mark K to get to O-Town?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. These are all good.
Question 4. Will you be wearing your Obama-Biden shirt today?
All right. How high do you need me?
Question 5. How high do you
As
need
I
me?
can go? A little bit lower. Okay.
Oh, here, I'll get the camera.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah, here. You want my phone?
Oh, yeah, that camera too. I meant this one.
Yeah. Oh, that camera. Right, yeah. Are you zooming it out?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they do. But now, ZipRecruiter's
How do you do it again?
That one right there.
that for you.
Boop.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Free ZipRecruiter job search app. Customize your job matches.
Oh, I need the microphone, right?
You do it without reach?
Yeah, that's good. That should be good.
You should just put this in your nostril hole.
See what?
Can I turn up the sideboard yet?
Not until we go on the air.
You have... Oh, you don't even have this PC on the thing. This is PC 1. You don't use that one.
I don't use that one.
How about that?
But you need to then turn on. We just need to turn on program.
No, we're not doing that anymore. Mark thought of a different answer. A better answer.
Not my first rodeo.
You want to lower it?
Lower what? No, that's good. You can get him and me. All right, we'll wait till we go back on, and then we'll introduce you again, and you can start trimming. It's fantastic. I guess I should do a story while I'm here.
Oh, yes. So aesthetically pleasing.
All right. Going to Orlando, of course, for the big Donald Trump campaign announcement tonight. But first, haircut. All right.
Did I miss something? The chat is saying hi to Megan, but I don't see Megan.
They're saying hi to Megan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Megan,
did she
Megan.
join?
I don't know, but how would they know that?
Megan, wait. Hey, Megan. Megan joined.
Oh, but
Yeah,
she didn't
they-
comment.
they can read.
How can everybody see? Did I miss a comment?
You must have missed a comment.
Oh.
Will Todd
And Yep, whatever. Don't know what he is cutting. Oof.
That's just harsh. I mean, there are remnants of hair. See? You can see. And the worst thing is, like, the less that there is, the more noticeable it is when you don't get it cut. It's horrible.
That's the theory.
Our firm is currently representing thousands of Florida homeowners to make their insurance companies pay to replace and repair their pipes. Our lawyers have successfully won money for clients to repipe their homes, but your time to file a claim may be limited. If your home was built before 1975,
All right.
pipelawsuit.com.
Da, 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 da.
Dubba, dubba, dubba.
So we'll do. You have a bunch of questions?
Yeah, we're getting some for Will, too.
Oh, good. What kind of questions for Will?
So where can I find a shaving soap brush that doesn't fall apart after a year?
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good, too.
You know what we need?
What?
Some kind of portable mic to walk around the studio.
Yeah, we do probably
thinking
need that. Why don't we have one of those?
Yeah.
You could just. We could.
The
We used to.
recommendation? No, this. Holy
I mean, you could
cow.
walk around with one of these. You just need a longer cable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Then we just need a long cable then.
Yeah, we have one in the Ape Studio.
Well, aren't you special?
No, but they took our microphone for the ESPN. ESPN probably has 1,000 of them.
Oh, so you're not.
You
not
should probably do that. Just grab it from ESPN. Oh, let me share this.
I'm Brian Riley. All right, so turn on the air on the board, on your sideboard.
Hang on. Get my heart in. Perfect. This is the Mark K Show. My name's Mark K. What's up? It is Trump Day. What does that mean? It means that Donald Trump's in town, and we are very excited about his campaign announcement. This is him announcing his campaign for president in 2020.
The whole nation is going to have their eyes on Orlando today. Love him or hate him, can we not have a Florida man incident tonight, please?
I mean, look, that's a tall order. You're talking about 100,000 people from Florida, all in a tiny place around the Amway Arena with Donald Trump in town and bars open just across the streets.
Are you guys kidding me? They're bringing the baby Trump balloon here. You don't think there's going to be a Florida man story tomorrow? I even heard there was a GoFundMe page to whoever popped the balloon. Their legal fees were going to be paid.
Oh, yeah. See those? I mean, they know what's up, man. I'm sure George Soros will take care of all of it. All right. Anyway, so here's the deal. So I'm headed down there right after the show today, and I needed a haircut, and I didn't have any time, of course. But luckily, our buddy Will Todd is back. Will, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is the shop open yet?
Not yet. July.
All right, July. That's right around the corner. That's great. Will Todd from Will Todd Barbershop. He came in and we did a barbershop town hall earlier, a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, and it was so successful, meaning my hair looked great, that we thought we would do it again. So if you have a question, the other Josh is over here. The other Josh, are you over there?
Still here.
Oh, good. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and fire up the clippers. What do you got over there? Is that a half guard? Oh, half guard. He knows what I like. All right. Will's going to cut my hair, and I am going to answer questions Beto O'Rourke style live on Facebook. Josh, fire the first question, please.
Question number 1.
Yes.
Jim from Facebook wants to know, can we place wagers on how long it takes Mark to get to Orlando?
See, that's not probably, yes, but I'm going to try to drive as quickly as possible, and I'm going to maybe not go with all the laws and things, but I'm going to try to get to the hotel if I leave here at noon by 2:30 at the latest.
People are very concerned that you're not going to make it on time.
I mean, the thing starts at 8 o'clock.
Mark
Like, okay, yes, I want to get there as early as possible because I want to see the baby Trump balloon. I want to talk to some of the protesters. I want to do, I want to experience 45 Fest. Absolutely. And I want to be able to bring that all to you guys. But, I mean, the thing doesn't start till 8. So I feel like I should be there by 8 o'clock. It's Orlando. It's 2 hours. It's just east of here.
Dave already has your intro for the stream tonight.
Oh,
live at 9 p.m. I'm still stuck on I-4.
Okay, good. Thanks, Dave. All right, what else you got, Josh?
All right, David Appleton from Facebook wants to know if you're going to get a shot of the baby Trump balloon before or after Florida Man shoots it down.
Yeah, hopefully both. I want to get a shot of it in the air. I think that would be a great visual. I want to hopefully talk to the people responsible, although they'll probably be, swarmed by folks. And then if anything should happen to the baby Trump balloon, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I will have a camera situated on it so we can get the entire, and make it go viral.
All right.
Oh, good question. What else?
Question number 3 comes to us from Donnie on Facebook.
Hi, Donnie.
Donnie wants to know if Mark is going to be wearing his Obama-Biden shirt tonight.
You know what? If I were smart, I would have a change of clothes so that when I go talk to the protesters, I would have a Feel the Burn outfit. And then when I go into the arena, I can have my Make America Great Again hat. I don't plan it. Really, I feel like the safest thing for me is just to wear my Mark K Show t-shirt because fans of the show, both of them who live in Orlando, will recognize me. And everyone else, I mean, we're not, no one outside of Jacksonville really knows what that's all about. So they don't know that, they don't know my feelings on things. But yeah, so I'm just going to go Mark K Show t-shirt and hopefully that'll keep me as safe as possible.
Another question from Facebook. They want to know, will Mark's head get a waxing after today's cut?
Oh, Will Todd, will I be getting a waxing today? Not today. No wax. Do you do that? Do you actually wax heads? No, yeah, we don't do that. Okay. But I got a lovely bar of soap, detoxifying man bar with bamboo charcoal because I love a good man bar. That's especially one that's detoxifying. Thank you for that, by the way. Will, I appreciate that. All right. What else you got there, Josh?
From Facebook. Michelle wants to know if you're going to be making a Joe Biden balloon to chicken fight with the baby Trump balloon.
Oh, absolutely not.
All right. That was a quick answer. Here we go. David from Facebook wants to know, since Will Todd already asked a question, we'll ask him another one.
Yeah?
Where can I find a shaving soap brush that doesn't fall apart after a single year?
Where can you find a good what was it? A shaving what?
A shaving soap brush.
What's a shaving soap brush?
Beaver tails?
Yeah. Like the old school ones?
Will Todd Barbershop. Check us out.
Will Todd Barbershop. How about that?
Look at that. And where are you, Will Todd?
In Oakleaf.
Oakleaf. All right, Oakleaf Plantation. And all right, we have time for one more quick question from
Okay.
Facebook, Josh.
Quick question, quick answered. From Facebook, where is Mark's sanitary wipe on the microphone?
It's long. Okay, fun fact. Because we live streamed the show, one of our bosses watched and said, "Why do you have a Kleenex on your microphone?" And I told him it's because everyone that works here is always sick and disgusting, and I don't want to catch what they have. But we have to share these microphones, so I would cover it with a sanitary wipe. And he actually, I was shocked, ordered me my own sponge cover for the microphone. So now what I do is every day I take it with me and I bring it in, and nobody uses it. It's like my own spit guard, so I no longer need the sanitary wipe. Great question, by the way. I really like. Is that good? Is that it?
That's satisfactory.
All right, listen, we got to take another break. Traffic,
cover.
weather, and the news is coming up. We'll talk. By the way, did you bring the hot face thing and the? Oh my God! All right, we're gonna do it. I mean, look, it's not a haircut unless you got a face massage and a hot rag on your face. Anyway, we'll do all that here in just a minute. If you have any questions, you want to give us a buzz, 855-765-1045. This is the Mark K Show. We'll be right back on News 104.5 WOKV.
This is News 104.5 WOKV. Wakeoff's AC brings...
Sweet. All right, yeah, you can finish me up, and then we'll do when we get back, we'll do the... Josh said we need to do the rag on the air because we didn't do it on the air last time. Okay, good. Look at this. This is great treatment. This is of all the things I've ever done and all the celebrities I've gotten to meet, this makes me feel the most like a superstar.
Does it? Makes me feel like that too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, Josh, don't forget to get some pictures too. Grab the big one, yeah. Oh, there's a guy with a beard.
There he is.
I know. All right, let's turn. Can you turn it off for 1 second? Turn it off 1 second. Yeah, all right, perfect.
Good morning, Jacksonville. It's 10:30. I'm Candace Thomas. Our top story: President Trump is kicking off his 2020 re-election campaign tonight with a rally in Orlando. Some of the most die-hard Trump supporters lined up hours or even days ahead of the big event at the Amway Center. This woman was in the line in the middle of a thunderstorm last night, trying to look on the bright side. Well, the president tweeted that 100,000 supporters reserved a ticket. Amway Center actually has room for only 20,000, so there's going to be food trucks and giant screens outside so people can still watch his speech. And while doors open this afternoon for the re-election bid announcement, Northeast Florida could impact that outcome.
Possibly.
And 15 adult arcades are being told to shut down by the city of Jacksonville after the city passed a law banning simulated gambling devices late last month.
You want video too?
Oh, sure, yeah. Oh, when we do the face. Absolutely.
You can upload. Do you have to do it on Instagram? Or can you grab a video?
No, just you can shoot video, yeah. That's fine. We can do that.
WOKV News Time is coming up on 10:32. We're going to take a look at your forecast when you can expect some triple-digit heat and warmer. K next.
Okay, cool. We're good. For $100?
See, okay, we both knew right off the bat. It's money he gets this song.
Upon
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, I wanted when I got home. I was like, I should have had another one. Oblongos. And the more bald guys. They're peanuts. Scoville, yeah, I won't be here for that. They're Will's hot nuts that he got like direct from China or something, right?
Just eat the first bag, chew it up for 30 seconds, wait 45 seconds, go to the second bag, repeat. There's 5 bags. The last bag is 13 million.
Oh, what?
So
That's crazy. Oh. Oh, Josh. Get video of this. Josh, grab video of the razor.
Hold on, we get the sound.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh, your phone updating?
Oh, no way. That's not video.
You might be right. How does it feel having his life in your hands?
Feels good. How sharp is that razor?
It is very sharp.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen Sweeney Todd?
I saw The Godfather. Didn't they do it in The Godfather too? They.
Oh yeah.
You know every time Barbara killed anyone at all times.
It was with a straight razor.
Every reference you hear.
Yeah. Yeah, people come in. Don't Sweeney Todd me. Don't Godfather me. Don't Goodfellas me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is weird. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. All right, that's good. All right, then we'll do the rag when we come back live. Mark, do you still use the studio you built at home? I do, as a matter of fact. I use the studio I built at home whenever I need to broadcast from home. Oh, wait, your mic's off, Josh.
My mic's off? Oh.
Yeah. And I use it for like recording and podcasts and things like that too.
Let me put that.
Also, when I forget to do commercials and they write to me and they go, "You didn't do this commercial." Luckily, I can just duck into my home studio and do it, which happens more often than what's supposedly closed down. Oh no, I-4's closed down around 5. I'm definitely going to get there before 5.
Near to
We'll
land.
take this phone call quickly.
Hang on, I need to get more questions. Send me more questions. I haven't seen the stream in the last 20 minutes. Can Mark yell Duval from Orlando? Oh, that's good.
What time are you guys heading down there?
I'm staying here, but Mark is going down. I don't know what time he's going down.
I'm leaving right after this.
He's leaving right after this.
There's gonna be
Further
lots
questions,
of-
please refer to Mark.
I finally figured it out.
I'd be there if I could. He's awesome. And who can draw people the day before the event camping out to see him? No one, no Democrat would ever draw a crowd like him.
Bid for the 2020 presidential election. Facebook set to reveal today more details about their new cryptocurrency.
Oh,
project,
cryptocurrency.
named Libra. Whether for business or pleasure, Jacksonville's adding nonstop flights to Grand Rapids, Michigan, beginning this October. Allegiant just announced the new flights will happen twice per week. It's 10:36. I'm Candace Thomas.
Two hours a day. Program up.
I love your show, brother. This is the Mark K Show on News 104.5 WOKV.
I'd be there if I could. He's awesome. And who can draw people the day before the event camping out to see him? No one, no Democrat would ever draw a crowd like him.
And you know what? That's something we should definitely. I mean, that's something that is not being played up by the media at all for a good reason. But the fact that people are waiting outside overnight to see Donald Trump at his first rally for his campaign official announcement. You have guys that supposedly are just as likely or in the lead or just as popular as Donald Trump on the other side. Bernie Sanders, this Pete Buttigieg, and you've got Joe Biden, of course. No one's waiting in line overnight. I mean, first of all, they don't have to because the arenas don't fill up. But this in and of itself is a story. A president who draws such fandom that they I mean, it looks like any kind of rock concert. It looks like people are waiting to buy tickets for some kind of show as soon as it goes on sale. It's like Black Friday. It's like they want to get the $300 55-inch TV, but in this case, the $300 55-inch TV is a speech by the President of the United States. And as we pointed out, it's not going to be the last speech. It's the first of many. 500 days to go before Election Day. So it's really exciting. And like I said, I'll be live down there in just a minute. Before I get my hot towel on my face from Will Todd of Will Todd Barbershop, Julie from Jacksonville has a question. Hi, Julie. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. How about you?
Oh, great. What do you want to say today, Julie, about the big Donald Trump rally in downtown Orlando?
Well, I'm heading in as we speak.
Okay.
I've got my son in the back seat. Traffic is not so bad. But just to let you know, I have a little insider information.
Okay.
Supposedly, if you are not in the arena between 3 and 5, you are not getting in, whether you are VIP, press, or anybody. And I say that because I get to sit in the friends and family section tonight. So,
oh, wait, you're in the friends and family section?
I am.
Wow.
So,
all right, so
yeah.
I have to be inside the arena by 5 p.m.
For sure. That's what my messages from the Secret Service are saying.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will definitely. I mean, it gives me 5 hours. I feel like I should.
But a lot of streets are shut down right now. There's a big wreck on I-4, like right at Daytona, and maybe it'll be cleared by the time you go. But just keep your eye out. I want you to get there.
No, I would definitely want to get there. No, we'll make it. We'll make sure we get there. All right. Hey, thanks so much for calling. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And have fun. And wow, and thanks for rubbing it in that you're in the friends and family section. She called literally just to point that out to us. That she had better seats than we do. I mean, we have the worst seats, by the way, because I'm going to be there. I think Hannah's going to go down there too. I don't know if anyone else from this radio station is going, but Tanika Hughes is down there, and we have the worst seats because we're in the media section. And I've said at a Donald Trump rally, that is the worst place to sit because it's if you like to be booed at, and if you like things thrown at you, and if you like to be called enemy of the people, and if you like a bajillion people just pointing at you with like just bloodshot eyes and steam coming out of their ears, then you'd love it. But if you're if you're there to take some pictures and get some audio, then it could be a scary experience. But it should be exciting either way. I have to check the press credential email. I didn't see anything about a time limit, but I'm sure they will let me know when I get there if I'm too late. I'm sorry, sir. Pack it in. You go back and go wait outside with the baby Trump balloon. All right. Before we get out of here, Will Todd's he gave me a great haircut, by the way. I really, you know what? I can't wait for your shop to open. Although you come here, so I guess it doesn't matter to me. But one of my favorite things to do here is answer questions from Facebook while we do our barbershop town hall. And the pièce de résistance now is the face massage, which I don't even know what's the point of this. Is it just because it's cool, or does it have some kind of like it opens the pores, makes my face even better than it already is. Absolutely. Oh, there you go. Look at that. This is fantastic. All right, so we're going to get the massage, and we'll answer a couple more questions if you guys have any. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Periscope, if you're on YouTube. Josh, what do we got? Any good questions?
We got a couple of questions.
Okay.
First one coming at you is Rebecca wants to know, will you be streaming live tonight?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That feels so good.
Does that answer your question, Rebecca?
Oh, holy. Oh, there you go. That is so. Oh my God! That is amazing. Oh, that is. There's a hot towel, and he's just pushing the heat into my face.
Sorry, he tends to ramble.
Yeah. That is. That is. What was the question?
It was, how does that thing feel in your face?
Oh, it feels amazing. I felt like that was self-explanatory. What was the other question you asked before that?
The other question was, will you be streaming live tonight from the rally?
Oh, my God. Well, if I can get in before 5 o'clock, yes. I will stream live. I'll be on Instagram. Wow, I do feel like my face is better than it was. How do I look?
You don't doubt Will Todd.
Oh, and now now he's doing the head. There's a hot towel on my bald head. Oh, and my neck. That is the most amazing feeling in the world. This is worth the trip.
Should I shave my head just to experience it?
You really should. If you've never experienced this, you should definitely. It'll grow back, Josh.
Okay.
Except in my case, in which case it doesn't. But no, what's going to happen at the rally is, like I said, once I'm inside, it's going to be a free for all. We're going to have hopefully the Twitch going and the Facebook Live if we can. There were signal issues in the past. Last time I was at a rally, I was able to get my hands on the Wi-Fi code from, was it Fox News or BBC America, one of those. We actually accessed their Wi-Fi because they weren't the smartest people in the world. They actually printed up sheets of paper that said, I think it was BBC. It said BBC Wi-Fi access password, and then it had the password, and then underneath it said do not share. But then they stuck it on the back of their cameras and stuff. So it was clear to me, and I'm sure 100 other people. So we all jumped on that, and hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to access that Wi-Fi. And if we do get the Wi-Fi signal, man, we are going to be streaming live. Now, of course, if we don't do it, or if I'm not able to do it, you can, of course, log into Fox News or go online. There's going to be tons of places where you can see this. And then, of course, for the next several days, tomorrow morning, we're doing, I don't know if you guys know this, we're doing a 3-hour special. They're giving us all 3 hours from 9 to noon. We'll talk about the rally. We'll play you some audio. We'll talk about what went down. We'll talk about what Donald Trump said. If anything should happen, I'll bring you the first hand account of that. Unless, of course, it happened to me, in which case someone else will be telling you about it. But it's going to be a fantastic show tomorrow as well. The Donald Trump post show, 9 to noon, right here on News 104.5 WOKV. All right, one more, Josh.
One more. This one comes to us from Instagram. Other Josh Radio. He wants to know, if you don't make it back tomorrow for work, do I also have to come in?
Yes. In fact, if I don't make it back for work, you're going to have a lot more work to do. So I apologize for that. 855-765-1045 is our number. 855-765-1045 is our number. If you're headed down to the rally, if you're in traffic, if you have some insider information, or if you have any other questions about tonight in Orlando as Donald Trump and Mike Pence and his whole entourage come to town, come into the Amway Arena to announce his candidacy for 2020, give us a buzz. 855-765-1045. Will Todd, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, dude, it is always a pleasure to have you in here. And I'll tell you, that woke me up. Now I'm ready to rally, man. Let's get this thing going. It's the Mark Kaye Show on News 104.5 WOKV. We'll be right back.
Love listening to Mark, but can't.
Oh, no. Sorry, you guys missed out on Josh making obscene sounds with his mouth.
You can find it on Instagram.
Yeah, well, you think I was loud. Holy
man.
cow.
Ooh.
No wonder you have to move out of an apartment.
That is pleasant.
Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, yeah.
That's like great.
I'm a whole new man.
Wanting that every day.
Do you get one of those every day?
Yeah, see?
I bet. I always wonder if you're a salesman, you get to write off your haircut. Because you have to look nice.
Oh, do you?
Or if you're on TV or something, we should just go ask John Bachman if someone else pays for his haircuts. Because he's getting haircuts once a week.
Do we have any open
That
mics, by
felt
the
so
way?
good. Yeah, I sent you some.
Oh, you did? Okay.
We probably have more now, but I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Do we still have no sound?
No, we should have sound now. You guys should hear us now.
Let me just double check.
They should hear us now.
Ooh, now that happened. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got it. Sorry you couldn't hear sound.
That was my bad.
Yeah, that was Mark's bad.
Baby Trump balloon, I don't think they have the proper permits to be able to fly that within the city limits. They would literally need to have that all done months before. So it might not make an appearance.
Who knows? Maybe when Mark gets down there to Orlando, he can convince the president to make him the new press secretary.
Mark, have you ever tried traveling I-4 into Orlando before in a normal situation? Let alone when Trump's going to be here? I want to see Ted Nugent introduce President Trump.
Wish that I could be there today for the Trump.
Did you make me an
Wish that I could be.
Why is this my video?
Hey, Mark, why don't you take that WOKV helicopter and fly to Orlando today? Maybe you'll accidentally run into that baby Trump blimp.
Why does nobody think I'm going to be able to get there?
Have you ever been around?
Hi.
Whoa.
I had so many people be like, you're not going to make it in time, even though I'm having Ebony come in at noon.
What are they talking about?
I don't know, because I was telling Josh that there's like road closures all around it because the president's going to be there, the first lady, Mike Pence, the second lady. And so they're like, there's going to be so many road closures and all this different stuff. And because there's like 100,000 people. And I was like, yeah, but like we don't have regular tickets. So it'll be like a little bit easier.
It's brought to you by Beers Jewelry at the St. John's.
I mean, I feel like we would be able to get there. Yeah. No.
Thank you for the goodies. I'll have to throw those up on the stream here.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, man. Falling asleep.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
The air fresheners smell really, really good.
Really? I can't wait. If it smells anything like the studio, then I'm in. Oh, wow. It's subtle. It's subtle, yeah.
This is the Mark K Show. My name is Mark K. Thanks so much for joining me today. Star 1045 is the cool kids way to get in. 855-765-1045. That works too. If you want to call in and talk about the show, we want to talk about Donald Trump. Everyone now is I think they're just trying to scare us about not being able to get there in time because it's Orlando and there's road closures and we get all of it. There's a lot of security, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at the Google Maps right now and it's still telling me that it's only going to take me an hour and 59 minutes. And that's with all of the road closures. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to my hotel, and then I'm going to walk or take a pedicab or skateboard or something from there. So I'm not going to. So hopefully, I'll be able to get there. But then again, you never know. You never know. You never know what could happen between now and then. 855-765-1045. We all are at the mercy of the horrible Florida drivers. This is Bob in Middleburg. Bob, thanks so much for calling the Mark K Show. How are you?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Good. What do you think, man?
I just wanted to know who Trump is going to run against because all of the Democrats are going to be in jail from all of this Russian hoax stuff.
Oh, you think they're all going to be in jail, so that'll leave him? Well, there's a couple that, like, for example, Pete Buttigieg was in high school when the whole Russian thing happened, so he'll probably be up there. Bernie Sanders, I think he managed to keep his hands clean during the whole Russia thing because he hated Hillary Clinton just as much. So yeah, but Joe Biden has a real problem on his hands, and that problem is 8 years in the Obama White House and working with Hillary Clinton and Benghazi and all of these things, all the blood that's on Hillary's hands and on Obama's hands, especially her time as Secretary of State. That's all Biden's problem too. You know, he's got the sins of the father that he's got to deal with, and it is going to be kind of interesting. 855-765-1045. Dave in Mandarin found an article. Apparently, the baby Trump balloon will not be in the sky. I don't know if they were able to get the permits or anything. We got an open mic about that, about how, you know, they would have needed to plan this long ago.
Baby Trump balloon? I don't think they have the proper permits to be able to fly that within the city limits. They would literally need to have that all done months before. So it might not make an appearance.
Right. So, like, if I can't fly my drone around the arena, why would they be allowed to fly the baby Trump balloon? So they're saying it's going to be parked on the ground outside the Stonewall Bar. So if you want to go see the baby Trump balloon, Stonewall Bar is where you need to go, because that's where it's going to be. That's where it's going to be hanging out. 855-765-1045 is the number. 855-765-1045. Also, we got a couple of other interesting open mics.
Who knows? Maybe when Mark gets down there to Orlando, he can convince the president to make him the new press secretary.
It's like the worst job in the world. I would never want that. The only other bad job is like managing me. Neither jobs are high on my list.
Hey, Mark, why don't you take the WOKV helicopter and fly to Orlando today? Maybe you'll accidentally run into that baby Trump blimp.
You know, we don't have a helicopter for the radio station. Do we have a helicopter? I don't think we do. The TV station has a helicopter. I think they're already down there, though. I think Action News Jax is down there. I know Tanika Hughes is broadcasting live starting at 5 p.m. So we'll see. You know, we're going to bump it. There's going to be a lot of press down there. And I will fly one way or the other. It may just be in my Mazda, but I'm going to try to get some air and get my butt down there as quickly as possible so that we don't miss the event. Now, keep in mind, this is the official. Even though it seems like he's already made 22 announcements, and even though there seems to be a Donald Trump rally somewhere in this country every single month, this is the official announcement that he's making today. And that's why there's so much hubbub. Because all those people that were so excited about the last election, all those people that, you know, they were like, oh, I can't wait until he runs again. This is it. He's running again starting today. And that's why you're going to see the crowds. That's why you have people waiting around outside. That's why you have, 20,000 people in the arena and God knows how many hundreds of thousands outside the arena watching on massively large screens.
Wish that I could be there today for the Trump rally. To all my brothers and sisters that are going, cheer them on for us. They can't make it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll try to get some souvenirs. Let me know what you guys want. I'm sure there'll be some Keep America Great Again hats there. I'm sure there'll be flags. Last time they had buttons that said like Hillary for jail and hot chicks for Trump and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be some carryover from the last election. You always see those people that are going to roll out the old 2016 stuff, the old merchandise that they couldn't unload. They'll bring that back out this time around. But it's going to be exciting either way. And then, of course, again, tomorrow we'll be doing a 3-hour special on the Donald Trump rally. I'll try to talk to whoever's first in line. I don't know what time they're actually open, but that's going to be one of my first stops. I think I have to make sure that I plan it all. I have to make sure that I plan it all correctly. So if I can get to the arena and get right up front, I want to talk to that dude who's been sitting there since yesterday at 8 a.m. Just kind of see where his head's at. See what he's seen, figure out what exactly he was trying to accomplish. And then, of course, see what kind of seat he gets. Well, maybe we can follow him in and find out, whether or not it was worth it. Also, there'll be, like I said, the baby Trump balloon people at the Stonewall Bar. I guarantee there's going to be a lot of Bernie supporters. They have nothing better to do, these people. It's not like they have jobs or anything. So they're going to be, some of them, it is their job. Some of them are going to be there protesting. Some of them are going to be sneaking into the rally, trying to get a seat, trying to start yelling things because they get paid to do that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of agitators, agitating the police, agitating the fans, agitating, the rally goers, and all of these people, putting them in one place. You're bound to get some really good stories and hopefully a lot of interesting news. Mark K on Instagram is my Instagram handle, MarkKaye. I will be publishing constantly while I'm down there. I will be tweeting and live streaming as much as I can. I'll be taking tons of video, interviewing tons of people, and we'll bring you the whole sorted affair in its entirety. Everything that we learned, everything that we saw for 3 hours tomorrow from 9 to noon on News 104.5 WOKV. Also, Hannah, who helps us out here, got press credentials, and she's going to head down there in her NRA hat, which is a great fashion choice. That's a great fashion choice. I would also recommend just bring the hat. Don't bring the actual rifle. Maybe leave that. She's like, maybe not. For, the Second Amendment. But anyway, what we're going to do to celebrate is because Hannah's back here today, we're going to do a little millennial match game. We have some match game questions. We're going to see if you can match up with Hannah. And if you match more than your opponent, we'll hook you up with a Mark K Show prize. You know what? In fact, we'll do this. How about this? The winner will get the Mark K Show prize pack, including the Mark K Show t-shirt, including the News 104.5 swag. And what I'll do to sweeten the deal is I'll make sure I bring you back something from the Donald Trump rally tonight. Could be a button, could be a hat, could be a towel, could be, I don't even know what, but we'll figure out something. And we will throw that into the prize pack as well. So this one's going to be super extra special if you would like to play Millennial Match Game. 855-765-1045. Call now. We'll do it next on News 104.5 WOKV.
WOK. You want more questions? You said?
I got most of them.
Are you talking to me?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Hey.
What's a funny country?
Yugoslavia. Define funny.
Mexico or
what do you mean?
Jamaica or Poland?
I need the context.
A country called Donald Trump to say they had dirt on Joe Biden. What would be a funny country?
Germany.
Germany?
Because his family's from Germany. It's not funny. It's more topical.
That's not. Yeah, it's more topical. We'll just do Germany.
Good morning, Jacksonville. It's 11 o'clock. I'm Candace Thomas. Our top story. President Trump is kicking off his 2020 re-election bid tonight in Orlando. Supporters of President Trump have been lining up outside the Amway Center since yesterday, even in the midst of strong thunderstorms last night. The rally's scheduled to begin at 8 tonight, and we'll carry it live right here on WOKV. And as those people are lining up for that re-election announcement, Northeast Florida could have an impact on that election next year.
What do you think?
The Pentagon will send 1,000 more troops to the Middle East. That's Fox's Griff Jenkins reporting. He says Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi says this decision may escalate tensions with Iran and says diplomacy is needed to solve the problem. Pelosi is calling for Congress to be immediately briefed on the administration's decision. And 15 internet cafes have until tomorrow to get rid of their items after they were told to close up shop by the city.
Yeah. WOKV News time is 11:02. We're taking a look at your
your forecast when you can see showers next in the More Marquet Show next. In the More Marquet.
And the More Marquet Show. You need to come in here too.
I'm here.
Good.
Wow, it smells very clean in here. Does he just give you these things when you...
Yeah, those are Josh's. He just gives us stuff.
I'm going to smell it.
Oh, yeah, smell it.
Whoa, that smells so good. Beard balm. Neither one of you have beards. What is this? Fiber gum. This gum. I can't say this for on this. Dang it. Oh my gosh, Candace. Smell this.
You can smell it from here.
No, you can't.
Ooh, doesn't it smell nice? Yeah. Does that go on a man?
Or a woman. This is 2019.
What is it?
I don't know. It says fiber gum, which is concerning. Are you supposed to eat this and it like helps your tummy?
Eat it. Eat it, Hannah.
I'm good, thank you. Yes?
Are you ready?
Oh my gosh.
You need your stuff.
I'm stupid. Well, Josh yelled at me. He's like, get in there. And I was like, that's fine.
Well, get in there with your stuff. Also, there's plenty of time.
I'm telling your mom.
She's on a plane to go to Washington right now.
I'll text her.
Are they over here? Girl, you text her. She loves you. She didn't do her job properly. It's so high. My block sprayer pole again. I think they can see me. Oh no, because your camera's on me. What am I hearing through this? So I'm hearing a delay. Is that correct? Like through these headphones? In what? I don't know what that means.
Look at the screen on the Wheatstone where your thing's plugged into.
Oh.
What are you listening to?
I don't know, but I'm hearing myself like 8 seconds after.
Hey, why does Hannah hear a delay? There you go.
Where do I...
Press the knob.
Press the knob.
Oh.
OKVEHP.
Sorry, guys. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I've only been here 6 months. Well, 7.
Ah. Where's the match game theme?
The what?
Where's the match game theme?
I don't know. I just come in here and answer questions. Is that you? 104.5. Poor Ryan. That's the second time today that's happened to him. I'm Brian Riley.
President Trump says the process of removing millions of illegal immigrants in the country will start next week. 3 suspects are in custody following a shooting in Toronto during the Raptors victory parade. 2 or 4 people were shot and others sustained injuries as a stampede broke out. The U.S. is sending 1,000 additional troops in the Middle East to counter threats posed by Iran. It's 11:07. I'm Candace Thomas.
Yeah, there definitely. We do want to talk about that deportation, the massive deportations that Donald Trump has promised starting next week. Millions of illegal immigrants that he'll be sending home. Of course, this coming on the tails of that big Mexico deal. Maybe that's. I'm not really sure if that's accurate. Anyway, all right, before we get out of here today, I mean, we have another hour. But one thing that we always love to do, we haven't done it in a while, but it worked really well the first time. So we figure, hey, we might as well. If something works, we always like to go back to it, and that is the Millennial Match Game. And the Millennial Match Game, we get to play because we have a millennial on our staff. We have a couple of them. In fact, I think I'm the oldest person that works here.
That is not true.
How that? Well, okay. I mean, on this show. Okay, thank you. So Hannah, our resident millennials here. Hannah, how are you?
I'm fantastic and so excited for today.
You're excited because you're going down to the rally after this.
That's exactly why.
Well, apparently you won't make it if you listen to anybody who calls the show.
We're
because
doomed.
it's going to take us longer than 5.5 hours to get from Jacksonville to Orlando. In the meantime, though, do you remember how to play the Millennial Match Game?
I do. I have quite the memory because I'm 23.
Yeah, I see what you're. Okay, great. Do you have your little cards?
I do.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find some contestants, and then I'll read you some of the little answers that we have. You'll have to fill in the blank and see if you can match with them. They'll get some points if they can match you. First up is Chuck in Orlando. Chuck, how are you? Hey, good, Chuck. Are you going to the rally tonight? Oh, all right, yeah. Well, I mean, I have to do both those things too, but I'm going. But that's okay. What's it like now? Are you near downtown? Have you seen any traffic yet, or? Oh, cool. All right, great. Well, it's probably the better place to be. Chuck, you're going to be playing against Charlotte from Jacksonville. Charlotte, how are you doing? Oh, doing very well, Charlotte. Thanks so much for being here. Charlotte, say hi to Chuck. Chuck, say hi to Charlotte. Okay, good. You guys are so friendly. And we're going to be playing here with Hannah. You guys know how to play the match game. Is that right? Yeah, well, I'm going to read you a little snippet. I'm going to read you a little sentence. There'll be a word blanked out. Hannah will write down a word that she thinks would fit best into that blank. And then once she's done writing, I'll ask you to match up with her, and we'll see if you can match. And if you do, you get a point. And whoever wins today not only gets the regular Mark K. Show prize pack, but I will be bringing back a souvenir from the Trump rally in Orlando, and we will throw that in as well, okay? All right, perfect. That sounds like fun. All right, here we go. Let's start with you, Chuck. Listen carefully. Hannah, are you ready to write?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Chuck, Orlando is crazy today. People are actually camping outside to get into the Donald Trump rally. Instead of driving to the arena, I should probably ride a blank. Orlando's crazy today. People are actually camping outside to get into the arena. Instead of driving, I should probably ride a blank.
Skateboard.
Oh, hold on. Wait, Hannah goes first.
Oh.
Hannah, hold up your answer so everyone can see.
I think I misspelled that.
You misspelled it? Yeah, you did, but that's okay. You're a millennial, so we're okay. With it. All right, hold it up so everyone can see it. All right, good. Chuck, what's your guess?
Skateboard.
Skateboard. Hannah, what did you write down?
A big old Trump balloon.
A big old baby Trump balloon. Mm-hmm. Baby Trump. Do. That's okay. That's okay. Still anyone's game, Chuck. That was good, though. That was good. All right, Charlotte, we're going to read you your next one. Now, remember, wait until Hannah finishes writing before you give us your answer, okay?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Security at the Amway Arena is super tight. There are no knives allowed, no guns allowed, no video cameras allowed, and absolutely no blanks allowed. Security at the Amway Arena, it's super tight. No guns allowed, no knives allowed, no video cameras allowed, and absolutely no blanks allowed. What do you think, Charlotte?
Ropes.
What'd you say?
Ropes.
Ropes. All right, Hannah, what did you say?
I'm so sorry, Charlotte. I said Democrats.
Democrats.
They're going to sneak in.
That's a good answer. See, there you go. It's still anybody's ball game. You guys are tied, so congratulations on that. All right, back to you, Chuck. The baby Trump balloon ran into some trouble. Because of the shortage, they couldn't afford to fill it with helium. So instead, they filled it with blank. The baby Trump balloon ran into some trouble. Because of the shortage, they couldn't afford to fill it with helium. So instead, they filled it with blank. Hannah, let us know when you're done.
All right, I'm done.
You're done? All right. What do you think, Chuck?
About cow fart.
That's what I was...
Okay, I wrote CO2, but I was referring to cow farts.
All right, well, there is CO2 in cow farts, so congratulations. That's a very Florida answer. I like that too. Chuck, you're on the board. All right, here we go. Charlotte, next up, here, listen carefully. Fill in the blank. See if you can match with Hannah. Hannah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. After Donald Trump told George Stephanopoulos he would take information on his opponents from foreign countries, he received a phone call from Germany. They said they had incriminating photos of Joe Biden with a giant blank in his mouth.
Oh.
After Donald Trump told George Stephanopoulos there in the Oval Office he would take information on his opponents from foreign countries, well, he received a phone call from Germany. They said they had incriminating photos of Joe Biden with a giant blank in his mouth.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. What do you think, Charlotte?
Nuclear bomb.
What? Giant nuclear bomb. All right. Hannah, what did you write?
I wrote foot.
Giant foot. That's a good one, too.
He usually has his foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
So
that's a good one, too. Beer would
I
have
thought it
been.
was someone else's foot.
No, I do. I thought it was. That's fine. All right, Chuck, back to you. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. They sell the strangest things at Trump rallies: hats, T-shirts, buttons, and if you are 18 or older, you can even buy a Make America Great Again blank. They sell the strangest things at Trump rallies: hats, T-shirts, buttons. And if you are 18 or older, you can even buy a Make America Great Again blank.
I'm done.
Hannah's done. What do you think, Chuck?
Oh, man. Bottle of beer?
Bottle of beer.
I'm sorry. You would have to be 21 for that, but I put cigarette.
Cigarette. That's close. That is very close.
Very close.
But no cigar or cigarette in this case. So, all right, Charlotte, good news for you. It's 1-0, and you have one more question. So if you get this one right, if you match with Hannah, then you will also get a prize pack, and that means I'm going to have to bring back 2 souvenirs from this Trump rally. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, sir.
No pressure. Here we go. Donald Trump is staying in Orlando for a couple of days after the rally to take in some of the amusement parks. He said he doesn't want to go back to Washington until he's taken a couple rides on the blank.
Oh, man. Okay.
Donald Trump is going to stay in town for a couple days in Orlando. You know, he's got the fam with him. Doesn't want to go back to Washington, D.C. until he's taken a couple rides on the blank.
All right, I got it.
All right. What do you think, Charlotte?
Capitol Hill Crazy Train.
I'm so sorry, Charlotte, but that is...
What did you write down, Hannah?
I wrote the teacups.
The teacups. That's a good one, too. You want to take a couple? That's kind of like the Crazy Train, but
it is.
Only
It
not.
is. They are.
Yeah, congratulations, Chuck. You've won. Nicely done.
Oh.
Yeah, with the whopping score of 1-0. Hang tight one second, buddy. We're going to get your information, and not only do you get a Mark K Show prize pack, but I will be bringing you something special from the rally. Hannah, great job.
Oh, I thank you.
All right, drive safely. We'll see you down there tonight, tonight too, and then tomorrow we have a 3-hour post-Trump rally edition of the Mark K Show right here on News 104.5 WOKV. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Don't want to miss a minute of the fun of the Mark K Show? Listen live everywhere you go in the News 104.5 WOKV app. This is the Mark K Show. Now, the 3 big things you need to know.
President Trump is formally launching his re-election campaign with a rally tonight in Orlando. 2. The Supreme Court's ruling defendants can be charged in federal and state courts for the same crimes. 1. The U.S. is...
All right. All right.
All right.
So it still says that the traffic's clear. Like all the way to the hotel. There's nothing.
All the way.
It's still just green. It still tells me an hour and 58 minutes. So I'm not 100% overly worried.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Right?
Yeah, sure. I would assume it's fine.
It says the usual traffic, but it's still green.
You call Jackie O'Brien? She's a traffic reporter for W.
Who's Jackie O'Brien? Joe never wrote me back.
He might at noon. Or he might not. I'm about to be buried in open mics, aren't I?
Are you? Oh, that's good, yeah.
What's the last one I send you?
All right.
I sent you some at 10:37. Did you
Gruben.
get those?
You couldn't hear the callers?
Export his in-laws. That's what they said, but then I pulled it up on Facebook and I could hear them.
Oh, so they were lying.
I don't know, but multiple people wouldn't do that. So I don't know what was going on.
Oh, you couldn't see Hannah? That seems weird.
They couldn't hear Hannah?
They couldn't see Hannah.
Oh, yeah, I moved the camera for that.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Yeah.
This is why we need more people on this show. There's way too much going on.
Well, maybe you should just stop having such a fun show.
I mean...
Just one guy talking and one guy doing everything else.
I can't help it. I can't help that I'm this fun.
Jeez.
Oh, what do we do with this?
Who do you think you are? Bozo the Clown?
Although, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look like we need the vacuum.
Yeah. Turn around every time I...
You know what's so funny? The first time we got our haircut here in the studio, everyone was like freaking out, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And now it's like just old news. It's just like a normal thing.
Second time our bosses are coming in, smiling, laughing.
Yeah.
Good times.
It's like, hey, this is fun. Oh, let me see what kind of video you got for me.
Only the best video.
Did you send me open mics?
I sent you some at 10. No new ones yet.
Okay.
You might not know this, but I was away for a bit. I just need that towel smell on my upper lip at all times. Nothing.
Nothing new? What's the Parliament House? That sounds fancy.
Oh, it's a very, a lot of gentlemen go there.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Like a strip club?
It's called the P House.
This is the Mark K Show. My name's Mark K. Thanks for joining us. So I just checked traffic. I'm still good to go. So if I'm going to duck out of here probably. Usually the show goes to 11:58, but I'm going to leave early. I'm going to leave at 11:57 today. So we'll give the other Josh the last minute of the show. Do you have anything prepared?
I mean, yeah, dad jokes. When in doubt, dad jokes.
You know what? Never mind. I'll just stay till 11:58. But we've got 855-765-104. No, dad jokes are always It's always a crowd pleaser. One thing we should point out too is about the Democrats, because a lot of people are, Florida is at the center of this election for the beginning, because not only do we have Donald Trump announcing his rally, and Florida being the state that it is, we all remember 2000, of course. We all remember even what happened in the last election for governor and for Senate, where the two counties, Palm Beach and Broward, they messed it up again. They kept finding the ballots. We had to fire people afterward. Because of all that, what we're doing now is we're seeing this huge focus on Florida, because it could go either way. And Donald Trump wants to make sure that it is solidly in his camp again, that he gets the electoral votes come November 3rd to 2020. And of course, all of the Democrats want to make a claim for Florida as well. That's why, in addition to this rally, they are hosting next week their first debate, a 2-day debate, because I don't know if you know this or not, there's over 24 Democrats running for president. They're not all going to be on the debate stage, but enough of them qualified that they need 2 days of Democratic debates. There'll be, I think, 10 on one day and 10 on the second day. And they basically, I guess, I don't know what they did. They say that I think they said that they drew at random, but I don't think that's true, because it seems like the biggest names are on the same night or on the second night. For example, Biden and Sanders and Buttigieg, they are all on night 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, hold on one second. Oh, no, hold on. They want me to log in. They're all on night 2, and that means that they're looking for the biggest names the ones that are going to draw the biggest amount of people for the second night. And I mean, look, it's going to be interesting to see, and it's going to be interesting to watch which person evolves from this race as a new frontrunner or as a new potential candidate. Think back to Herman Cain. Herman Cain was a relative unknown. Of course, yeah, he had his talk show, and everyone in Atlanta knew him. A lot of people knew him from Godfather's Pizza. But the fact of the matter is, not everybody knew what he was about. Not everyone knew that he could be an effective leader. Not everybody knew, what his policies were, his agenda items. Not everybody knew about 999 or the fair tax or any of those other things. Not everyone knew Shucky Ducky. But when he got up for the debates, that's when people really started to take notice. And that's when his star started to rise and he started to go up in the polls. It wasn't until he took the national stage. So here we go. The first group next Wednesday is going to be Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, Beto O'Rourke, Amy Klobuchar, John Delaney, Tulsi Gabbard, Julian Castro, Tim Ryan, and Bill de Blasio. Oh, and Jay Inslee from Washington. That's just night 1. That's how many of these people there are. There's 10 on the first night. Okay? Of that group, probably Beto O'Rourke and Elizabeth Warren are the best known. But you could see some people coming out of that group, like a Herman Cain, who get a good showing or have that good soundbite, or they're able to say something that really prints with the American people, and they could all of a sudden become the media darling of the Democratic Party and vault themselves into a higher bracket. The opposite could also be true. Beto O'Rourke, whose campaign is basically over, could he could say something ridiculously stupid. He could be attacked by one of the moderators or one of his fellow Democrats, and he could just plummet totally out of extinction and wake up the next morning going, well, I just screwed my chances of ever being president of the United States. The second group will be Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg. So all of a sudden you can see they're stacking the second half of this. They're putting the heavy hitters, those who are already in the lead, Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, Michael Bennet of Colorado, author Marianne Williamson. She's the psychic and author who's running for president, Eric Swalwell, Kristen Gillibrand, Andrew Yang, and then John Hickenlooper of Colorado. So again, you're going to see the big 4 matched up against each other on the second night. And again, somebody's going to say something that is going to either catapult them into a higher stratosphere on the Democratic ticket, or they're going to say something or answer something or get attacked, or people are just going to see them for the first time and say they look funny. They sweat, they're shifty. Joe Biden might stutter or forget his words like he's been doing. He might call people by the wrong name. He might say something like, I'm also going to cure Alzheimer's disease now because I feel like that's going to be the affliction that I'm going to be most likely afflicted with. There's all kinds of things that could happen, and it happens here in Florida. So for those two reasons, there's a lot of information coming through the state. There's a lot of attention on the state, and it's right here early on in the election. And also, don't think for a second that Donald Trump didn't plan his official campaign announcement 1 week before the Democrats in the exact same state on purpose. Don't think that Donald Trump's going to be showing photos of the hundreds of thousands of people that came to see just him, just one person, and throw it up against, I don't know, the 5,000 or 6,000 that come to see all 20 of these people combined. That is totally pre-planned. 855-765-1045. 855-765-1045 is the number. Quick break. We got to get some more of your phone calls in here. And Josh has been putting together some open mic messages plus a full minute of dad jokes. That's on the way. It's the Mark Kaye Show on News 104.5 WOKV.
Is that really happening? What? A minute of dad jokes?
Yeah, you got to get some dad jokes. Call the hotel, see what happens. Yeah, hi, Ashley. I'm checking in today. I'm supposed to be there right around 2:30, 3 o'clock, but I was wondering about the roads. Are they all still open around there, or do I need to come some back way? Okay. 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 All right. So do you know, is there like I mean, but there will be access to the hotel, of course, at all times, right? It's just maybe a back road or something? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good morning, Jacksonville. It's 11:30. I'm Candace Thomas. Our top story. This is breaking news. The St. Johns County deputies have issued a warrant for a man they believe was behind the wheel of a deadly hit-and-run crash. Deputies say Henry Hagler III was driving Saturday when he hit and killed two bicyclists on Racetrack Road. Deputies found his car but still have not found him. They're asking anyone who may know him or his whereabouts. Contact police or Crime Stoppers. We've got a picture of him up right now on WOKV.com. People are braving strong thunderstorms and 90-plus degree heat to wait 30-plus hours to see President Trump kick off his re-election campaign tonight in Orlando. Supporters have been lining up outside the Amway Center since yesterday morning. The rally scheduled to start at 8 p.m. and we'll bring it to you live right here on WOKV. And doors open this afternoon. There's a lot of excitement for next year's election. Northeast Florida could impact that outcome.
Do any more questions?
For what?
Town hall?
No, town hall's over. I'm just making sure. I'm gonna like literally just pack up my stuff and go because I just called the hotel and she said everything's open right now, but they could close anything at any moment. I go, oh, great. She goes, yeah. She goes, get here as quickly as you
15 internet cafes have until tomorrow to get rid of their items after they were told to close up shop by the city of Jacksonville. WOKV News time is 11:32. We are taking a look at your forecast for the week when you can expect 100-degree temperatures and then you can expect some rainy days. We got more of the Mark Kaye Show next.
Jimmy Peppers. Okay. No, I'm actually ordering food. So I can eat in the car. Oh, good. My food's here. Or my food's ordered. Perfect. My hotel, yes, it's near downtown. And that could be good or bad. Mark, if I were you, I would leave now and let Josh finish the show. Did Josh tell you to say that?
Was that Dave? Dave and I have
That was Michelle.
Oh, I guess I'm.
Well, I just ordered food, so now I got to wait for my food. All right, but I will literally, I'll let him do the last minute of. Do you have a minute's worth of dad jokes?
I have a year's worth of dad jokes.
You have how many?
I have all the dad jokes.
You have all the dad jokes?
Yeah.
Okay, but are you ready to go? It's different when you're just telling them and when you're live in front of, dozens of people.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's a little tricky.
I could just dub in some laughter. A laugh track.
Dozens of thousands of people. What is Josh as hotel rep?
What? What Josh is what?
Some are these clips that
I sent you more mics.
Do you have a kilt? What color is your kilt? What was that? Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I was imitating the hotel manager.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, just thing I do.
I wish I'd heard that.
That's the whole point. You weren't supposed to hear it.
Oh, well then never mind.
That's a chat exclusive.
Then well played. Sponge over germ, WKV chopper, WKV rally swag bag.
St. Johns County deputies have issued a warrant for the man they believe was behind the wheel of the deadly hit-and-run crash this weekend. They say they're looking for Henry Hager III. Got his picture up right now on WOKV.com. The Pentagon says they're sending 1,000 additional troops to the Middle East amid rising tensions with Iran. 3 people are under arrest after a shooting near the Toronto Raptors victory parade yesterday that left 4 people injured. It's 11:37. I'm Candace Thomas.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 ready.
That's a great idea. You can win a Coleman tent, maybe like a little like a chair, because you're right. They're not going to be able to take it back in, and there's no way they're going to want to take it back to their car. And the camping gear is camping gear something that a lot of people love. You know what? We went camping with a friend of mine. First time we went camping together, it was like a father-son trip, and he showed up with a brand new tent, and I said, "Oh, yeah, you didn't have a tent?" And he goes, "Nope, I never used the same tent twice." And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, because if I go to a hotel room, it's going to cost me a minimum of $100 a night. This tent cost me $80 for 2 nights. So literally, I'm getting a stay for $40 a night, and then I don't have to go home and clean it or pitch it and air it out, make sure it doesn't get moldy, store it anywhere. So every time I go camping, I just roll by Walmart and buy a brand new tent. And so then I realized this guy was rich. And then the second thing was, at the end of the camping trip, the other dads were all fighting over who was going to get the tent back. We're like, "You sure you don't want that tent?" He's like, "I don't want it. You guys have at it." And then it was, the first guy up was basically the win. I think Alan won it, but it doesn't matter. 855-765-1045. See, why you got to be like that? 855-765-1045. Doc, how's it going, Doc? Yeah. Mm. Hold on. You think Stacey Abrams is going to be a candidate for president in and of herself? Oh, I see. Sure. I think. No, I got it. And I've heard, what I've heard with Stacey Abrams, especially now with this heartbeat bill in Atlanta and around all of these, she's kind of gone to Hollywood, Stacey Abrams. And what she's doing now is her pet project is she is basically going to be the person who's going to fight for the studios to stay in Georgia by fighting against the heartbeat bill. And what I've heard from a lot of people is if Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders or Pete Buttigieg or any of these people get the nomination, Stacey Abrams is a great way to get black, female, liberal, Southern voters in your back pocket.
She's an alpha. She's not going to be a VP. She's going to want to run as the president.
Well, good luck to her. Hey, thanks, Doc. She's an alpha. She's the alpha male in this relationship. Biden, I wear the pants. Dwayne from Georgia. How are you, Dwayne?
I'm doing okay. I just want to say I'm glad we live in the greatest country of them all, the United States of America. Yeah. And I tell you, we have to be very vigilant, Mark, when we go to the polls and decide who to vote for, because we got one side that will help us, and the other side, they are more interested in changing the political landscape of the country by packing this country with illegal immigrants. And I think one candidate said that if he was elected, he would tear down Trump's wall, and this would allow even more illegals to pour into our country and flood our nation. These people do not care about us. I'm talking specifically about the Democrats, because they don't care about the people of the United States.
Yeah, no, we knew who you were talking about. We knew who you were talking about. Look, immigration is going to be a huge issue for a couple reasons. And the things that Donald Trump is doing right now, you can see that he knows that immigration is what got him elected, and it's what's going to get him reelected. And that's why you're seeing these deals with Mexico pop up. You're seeing this hard line with Mexico and the tariffs pop up. You're seeing now Donald Trump saying, we're going to start deporting people. He's got 500 days till Election Day. He can deport a lot of people between now and Election Day. And a lot of those people, the Democrats were hoping.
I'm glad he's doing that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And a lot of those people, I think the Democrats were hoping would vote for them. So it's going to be a battle, not just on the debate stage, not just on the polls, but in Washington, D.C. and in the courts for the next 500 days. Hey, thanks so much for calling. We appreciate it. Mike in Jacksonville. How are you, Mike?
I was wondering about your thoughts on strategy.
You're wondering, well, you're breaking up on me a little bit. You're wondering about what?
Strategy. So, for if a Republican.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to Not going to be making it today. John from Palm Coast, how are you?
Hey, buddy. I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the rally was being reported this morning.
Yeah.
The Spectrum slash Comcast news channel.
Right.
It came on, and they did a 4-minute segment. All they said was, the Trump rally in Orlando, and then they immediately segued to a big picture in the behind the talking head guy of the Trump baby balloon, and talking about all the people who were there to protest Trump.
Yeah.
It made no mention of the number of people who were already lined up for the Trump rally.
Yeah.
But he did say, you'll get a kick out of this. He said, and the people who are, protesting Trump have exceeded their goal of $3,500.
Right. that is great. Look, and you know what? There's definitely a lot of that. The reporting of the number of tickets that were requested and the number of people that are going to be there. The reporting of the people waiting outside. Like, they love the story of the people waiting outside, but they definitely love the stories of the protesters more, and the balloon even more. It's a great visual for them. It's what feeds into what they believe their audience wants to see. I'm almost a little sad that I can't be outside and inside the arena at the same time, because inside's the place to be. You want to see Donald Trump come out. You want to see the media. You want to hear the reaction. You want to feel the energy. It's going to be amazing, once in a lifetime. But outside the arena, there's going to be more people on both sides of the aisle watching the entire thing on 2 ginormous screens. And every time Donald Trump says something, the inside of the arena is going to start chanting USA and 4 more years and lock her up and all that other great stuff. But outside the arena, I mean, you're talking 3 to 4 times as many people, not all of them all on the same side. That's going to be something that maybe I can figure out a way to set up a little camera. We'll figure it out. Anyway, that's tonight. Tomorrow morning, we have a 3-hour edition of the Mark Kaye Show from 9 to noon. I know a lot of you are like, oh my God, what? Why? Well, it's one day and then we'll go back to normal. And then coming up here in just a few minutes, we have 1 minute of dad jokes from the other Josh, so I can get a head start and get down to the hotel in Orlando before the roads close. They're still open according to Waze. I checked Waze and I checked Google Maps. And so that's it. I'm not even going to stop for lunch. I'm just going to get in my car, motor down there. Keep watching my Instagram at Mark Kaye, MarkKaye, because I will be bringing you live updates minute by minute on my Instagram stories. And then, of course, tomorrow morning, like I said, a full 3-hour recap with audio, with video, with tons of stories, we're going to buy all kinds of trinkets. We may still, we may be sleep deprived. We may be drunk. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. When 9 o'clock tomorrow, we may be stuck in traffic at 9 a.m. and we may be doing the show from our phones. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. And that kicks off tomorrow at 9 a.m., a special edition of the Mark Kaye Show. Quick break. We'll be right back on News 104.5 WOKV.
What is relevant, informative, entertaining, connected, funny, and interactive? Well, he checks most of those boxes. This is the Mark Kaye Show on News 104.5.
I barely did it. You're welcome.
What do you guys want me to do? I'll be your monkey. Make me dance. What am I missing? Oh, I don't have the Facebook stream open. I bet everyone is saying how awesome we are on Facebook, and here I am not even having it open. Oh, brother. How can I help you? Not yet? Come in the stream and say hello.
Oh, my favorite people.
Although you already said hello. So never mind. Go away forever.
Oh, should I
I'm just joking. No,
Does Mark not use a chair ever?
no, he stands. He sits to get his hair cut. He sits to get his haircut.
When did you get the towel wrapped around your head?
When I was in heaven for a few minutes.
Was I ignoring you for that long?
That disappoints me, but supposedly yes.
I'm really sorry. Forgive me. Call it a gentleman's club. Waze says it's 1 hour 58 right now. The road.
Put Hannah outside to film the balloon.
No, I already thought of that.
Did Josh do a Trump impression? No. I don't know if I can, but I can try.
I can do the greatest of all Trump impressions.
Listen. I think my impression is just all the lady people doing the impression. It's got to be huge.
Absolutely huge. The greatest, the biggest ever.
Although it's not a Trump thing to do the hands. Everybody from New York does that. Who's the lady?
But
Michelle, that's Hannah. Welcome
Michelle,
to the show.
You've seen me 1,000 times.
Someone's really.
What happened?
Some lady called Nick and started screaming at him.
About what?
I did. Yeah, she says that Mark said he's going to pay their legal fees, and he wants them to shoot and stab the balloon. I said, well, that's not what he said.
That's so funny.
That's what he said. I'm like, that's not what he said.
Did you play them back the audio?
She didn't want to hear it. And then she yelled at me.
Shocking.
Oh, you should have recorded her saying it.
I said, okay. Why do you can't even say okay? She never got
It was like one of those Dwight and Jim moments where like Dwim
Dwim?
Jim hangs up and Dwight's still talking. He's like, okay, love you too.
That's my favorite.
I got to get out of this thing.
What happened? Oh, hi, Hannah. She was here. You got to
she
get out of
popped in because she was in the doorway, and
Yeah,
Michelle
that's
said,
good.
"Who dis? I know I heard a new voice." And then she's like, "Oh,
No, that's
Hannah.
fine. Everyone's really excited about it apparently, so that's good. Hey, how about some cheers for Hannah? While we're complimenting her, let's send her some bits.
3 cheers for Hannah. Hip hip.
No, like 100 cheers for Hannah.
Hip 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 hip.
God, this show was crazy today. You cannot whistle me.
I will whistle you under the water and every other expression
Under the water.
every day of the week. What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll whistle you on a Tuesday.
Also, why is she mad about the balloon?
Hey, Mark, why don't you take that?
Oh, I don't know. Because you're
Hey, Mark, why don't you take that
encouraging.
WOKV? Hey, Mark, why don't you? Hey, Mark, why
Why
don't
did
you
you
take
send me
that
this chocolate
WOKV? Hey, Mark, why don't you
Because
take that
I don't
WOKV?
remember. I don't remember things.
Hey, Mark, you need to buy a whole bunch of souvenirs and put together a Mark K. Trump rally swag bag for your games on Thursday and Friday. Hey, Mark.
Mark, I swag bag.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Okay. I hope my food gets here before I leave. If not, you're going to have to eat it.
Oh, shucks.
Guys, Mary Louise Parker on sale now.
How much can you buy her for?
I
thought we stopped selling humans a long time ago.
Nope, apparently not. Mary Louise Parker is for sale. There's no chopper. Plus, I'm going to need a car when I'm there.
Mark, your food just called me. They said they're going to be 5 minutes late.
They're not. They didn't call. Did you send me any OJ stuff?
No. I sent you the one story. We didn't have any. What
There's
else?
no audio?
Oh, I mean, he didn't say I'm going to rip you a new one.
Oh, right.
We're going to focus on something getting talked about a lot these days, impeachment. It's one of the most consequential...
You guys are horrible.
Program.
All right, I already owe somebody a hat or a butt. I don't even know what the what's the big thing? Is it the hats? Are people still into the hats? Because the new slogan is "Keep America Great." I'm sorry, they're caps, Josh. We got an angry phone call from somebody once said I kept calling them hats, and they're technically. We get a lot of angry phone calls. Some of them warranted, but most not so much. It's caps, the red caps that they make. Keep America Great. Could be if that's the most coveted item, I'll bring back a handful of those. Unless, of course, they're really expensive. Last time I think they were $20 each, so I'm not going to spend more than $100. Also, you don't get receipts for those things, and I can't expense anything without a receipt. And I know for a fact those vendors, I don't even know if half of them are licensed, let alone if I ask for a receipt, they'd probably look at me weird. 855-765-1045. But I know that the merchandise is prime. And here's the thing though about these rallies where, we've talked a lot about the support and we're playing a lot of open mics from people that support Donald Trump, but there's a lot of negativity toward this kind of an event too. And that baby balloon, the Trump baby balloon, is just one of the things that we mentioned. There's also, of course, a ton of protesters who are planning to be there, a ton of Trump haters, never Trumpers, all that, everybody kind of gets together and they feel like if they're outside the arena or if they're standing in the crowds of Trump supporters, that they will be, for whatever reason, heard, or they're going to change people's minds, or they're going to get media attention, or they're just going to disrupt. I think that it's just all about making themselves feel better. Last time we actually spoke with some people who were paid to be there. One guy was like, I'm off of work today and, I needed some extra money, so I came down here. That was back in 2016 in Tampa. And that same thing's going to happen again. I spoke with a guy who, I said, what's your sign say? He didn't even know what his sign said. And I said, you didn't make that sign, did you? He said, no, I didn't. Somebody handed it to me when I got here. So there's a lot of organizations that, of course, work actively to defeat candidates, to defeat Donald Trump, to bring him down. The impeachment thing. Impeachment, don't think that this rally, and we're all wrapped up in it, man, because we're excited. This is a big thing happening here in Florida. It's a big thing for the state. It's a big thing for news. It's a big thing for everybody who's going down there. It's a big thing for commerce. There's going to be a lot of money made and left behind by everyone who's coming to these rallies. But there was, there's still impeachment on the table, and there's still a big call as to what's going to be happening. And, and is Nancy Pelosi going to have to kowtow to the rest of the Democrats? And are they going to be impeaching Donald Trump? Is this something that's going to happen between now and then? Every single day, some new Democrat is calling for impeachment. We're up to 61 now. 61 Democrats that are interested in impeaching Donald Trump, that think that they should start the whole procedure. And I firmly believe it would work in Donald Trump's favor. And it's the one thing I agree with Nancy Pelosi about. The one thing I agree with Nancy Pelosi about is that impeaching Donald Trump would be bad for the Democratic Party, which is one of the reasons that's one of the reasons why I kind of want him to do it. 855-765-1045 is the number. 855-765-1045. Now, there is a clip that I'm trying to find here. There's a clip from John Oliver's last week tonight. We didn't get to it yesterday, but basically what happens with John Oliver tonight is he did this whole segment on impeachment. And there were apparently two people who they were dying. They were on their deathbeds. And what happened was their family members told them that Donald Trump was impeached so that they would rest in peace forever, basically.
Two people who passed away recently died happily after being led to believe President Donald Trump was impeached. According to the obituary for Corliss Gilchrist from Des Moines, Iowa, loved ones told him before he died that Trump's impeachment process had begun, so he would rest in peace. Further west in Oregon, loved ones say this man, 75-year-old Michael Elliott, passed away peacefully last month as soon as they told him Trump had been impeached.
You have people telling their dying relatives Trump had been impeached so that they could die happy. This issue is not going away. I don't care how many hundreds of thousands of people come to the rally tonight. All right, it's 11:57. I got to hit the road so I get there before the road closures. I promised you a full minute of dad jokes, and the other Josh is here. Can you handle this?
I'm here. I think I can. We'll see if I'm up for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me tomorrow 9 a.m. for a 3-hour edition of the Mark Kaye Show. I'm off to Orlando. I give you the other Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, mainly gentlemen, if your wives or girlfriends are nearby, please be prepared because their eyes might start rolling out of their heads. All right, dad joke number 1. Siri kept calling me Shirley this morning. I was starting to get really upset, and then I realized why. I left my phone in airplane mode. Oh, this is so much better with the complete silence afterwards. Number 2, my hipster friend nearly drowned last week. He tried to walk on ice before it was cool.
But
There we go. I got some drumbeat hand in the background. People in Athens, they really hate getting up early in the morning. I guess Don really is tough on Greece.
No.
All right, one more. No, we got more.
Okay, wait. They told me to come back.
Mark.
One
back.
more. Okay, one more. All right.
All right. My girlfriend poked me in the eyes yesterday, so I stopped seeing her for a little while. The other day, my interviewer asked me if I could perform under pressure. I said no, but I can do a good Bohemian Rhapsody. And with that, I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to noon for the Mark Kaye Show, live in Orlando. Peace.
This is News 104.5 WOKV, where Jacksonville turns first for breaking news, severe weather, and traffic alerts. On air, online, on every device with the WOKV app.
Live team coverage starts now.
It's 11:59. I'm Adam Kirk.
And I'm Candace Thomas.
And we have some local breaking news to start our newscast this noon hour as move to have you vote on a new sales tax in Duval County has taken a big step forward.
The Duval County School Board has been pushing for you to decide on a half-cent sales tax to support school infrastructure needs, nearly $2 billion overall. Well, the Finance Committee has now approved referendum, but pushing the election back to next year instead of the end of this year. Still a few steps to take before that action becomes final. We'll be updating you through the day as the Rules Committee takes up the matter later. Stephanie Brown, News 104.5 WOKV.
St. Johns County deputies have identified a suspect in the double fatal hit and run over the weekend on Racetrack Road. A warrant's been issued for the arrest of 37-year-old Henry Hagler III. Deputies say he was driving a black Hyundai seen near the area where 2 bicyclists were hit and killed Saturday morning. That same car was found in his garage in a complex off Bartram Park Boulevard when a search warrant was executed.
Yeah, deputies say it had heavy front end damage and hair still on the windshield. He's facing charges of leaving the scene of an accident involving death, and if you know where Hagler is, you're asked to call police.
Showers and thunderstorms will begin to pop early this afternoon and move west to east, so the beaches should have a good shot at some much-needed rain.
Yeah, we're checking the radar at WOKV.com right now, and along the I-95 corridor in northern St. Johns County, stretching from essentially just north of the County Road 210 area to down to St. Augustine proper. There's a line of more powerful thunderstorms moving east right now, and they're expected to be offshore within the next 30 minutes. Behind that, moving through Palatka over the next few minutes is a much larger area of rain. Again, that's going to be targeting southern and middle St. Johns County over the next hour or so. Action News Jax Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish says storms are going to fire up really through early afternoon all the way along 95.
The showers and thunderstorms will be moving to the east and to the northeast when they develop this afternoon.